So Nancy, what part does water play in your work?
Plays a really big part. It has to do with what made me become, one of the things that made me become an artist. It's a big influence on my work. I love being in water, and I make my work in water.
Yes, you do.
So, for example, this piece is called Breathing Underwater, and it's made of a paper called abaca. When I first made this form, it was actually a drawing of Carl. And when I added it to the paper, I thought, oh, now it feels like lungs. So the difference between what lives underwater and the idea of us being made of water and being underwater are all part of what happened in this work. And I said also that I make the work in water. So the work is made of handmade paper. And for example, this piece was made in layering different colors of pigmented pulp in a giant vat of water and pulp, and creating layers and thinking about the movement of the water and the color and how the various colors and shapes would overlay each other.
Yes, because as the paper dries, it does make these wavy patterns that reflect the whole idea.
So I'm going to take you to another piece over here called Made Visible. And in this piece, it was a really interesting experience because I was experimenting with a fiber called kozo that I hadn't used before. And it was it's a fiber of the mulberry plant that comes from Asia. And it was this color. And when I was making the paper, I finished the sheet of paper. It was wet. It was sitting in the water. And then I painted on it with colored pulp and layered images of cotton pulp. And then when I picked it up, realized that I had made it so thin that the middle was empty. And so then I made another piece of paper, which was this color, and then turned one over the next, and they kind of bonded together in kind of a miracle, you know. So
You saved it.
I love this one because you see so many layers through, which is the experience of being in water. When you're looking at water, you see what's on the surface, you see what's reflected, and then you keep seeing what's underneath. So I feel like this piece really shows that experience.